For today's story, we're going to read, Wake Up, It's Spring. The weather's getting nice outside. The season's changed. It's been a little while since it actually changed. It changed back to spring back on March 19th. Spring is when the weather starts to warm up. The warm weather brings the animals out, brings the plants to life from their sleep during the winter. Lots of things change in the springtime. Okay? When I read this story today, we're going to think about the characters. We're going to see a whole bunch of characters in the story. I want to see how many of you guys can remember. Okay? So we're focusing on the characters. Enjoy the story, but remember the characters. Wake up. It's spring. Remember, we're talking about characters. So, remember, and characters don't have to just be people or animals. In these fiction stories, they can be other things. So let's find all of the characters in our story. Wake Up, It's Spring by Lisa Campbell Ernst. She's the only name on there, so she's the author that wrote the words and the illustrator that drew or painted the pictures. Let's start. The winter was long and cold. Then early one morning the sun rose and warmed the earth. Wake up, old friend, it's spring, whispered the sun, and the warm earth woke up. The earth basked in the sun's glow, then nudged its guest, the earthworm. Time to wake up, spring is here, and the earthworm woke up. So we have the sun, the earth, and the earthworm as characters in the story so far. Let's keep finding some more. The worm wiggled in the warm earth and sang to its neighbor, the seed. Spring is here, rise and shine. And the seed woke up. The seed sprouted and grew out of the earth. It called to the sleeping ladybug. Wake up! Spread your wings! It's spring! And the ladybug woke up. The ladybug laughed in the sunshine. It tickled the rabbit's ears as it whispered, Psst! Rabbit! Spring is here. And the rabbit woke up. The rabbit twitched his nose to smell the spring air. He thumped to the bird up in her nest. Out of bed, sleepyhead, it's spring. And the bird woke up. Lots of characters in this story, boys and girls. The bird soared from above and flew past the sleeping cat. Wake up, furry friend, the bird chirped. Spring is here. And the cat woke up. The cat stretched her legs and rubbed past the sleeping dog. Time to get up, she yawned. It's spring. And the dog woke up. The dog frisked and jumped and barked into the baby's room. Wake up! Wake up! It's spring! Cheered the dog. And the baby woke up. The baby stood up in her crib with a laugh and shouted to her brother and sister, "Out! Out! Spring!" And the brother and sister woke up. They picked up the baby and ran to their parents' room, jumped on the bed, and shouted, "Wake up! Open your eyes! Spring is here! Spring is here at last!" And the parents woke up, one eye at a time. And they all ran to dance together in the sun. The parents, and the brother and sister, and the baby, and the dog, and the cat, and the bird, and the rabbit, and the ladybug, and the seed, and the worm, and all the earth. Because it was spring. Lots of characters. Great story. So that was the great story. Wake up. It's spring. There were a lot of characters in that book. Okay? You don't have to remember them all. And remember also, not all characters have to be people. In fiction stories, it can be lots of other things. The first character we met in the story was not a person. It was the sun. The sun then woke up the earth. The earth nudged its little neighbor, the earthworm. The worm woke up the seed. The seed sprouted up and woke up the ladybug. The ladybug was laughing and flew over and woke up the rabbit. The rabbit hopped on over and thumped and woke up the bird. The bird went and woke up its furry friend, the cat. The cat stretched and went and woke up the dog. Dog was super excited and woke up the baby. The baby spoke just a couple of words, but woke up its brother and sister. Brother and sister picked up that baby, ran in and jumped on the parents' bed. And then if you remember, they all went outside and danced together because it was spring. See if you guys can get outside. The weather's beautiful out. Stay safe. Have fun. Bye.